I'm concerned about the Raiders only from the standpoint of, um, I don't see either Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell being the long term answer there at quarterback. Like I think like it's just sort of the patchwork. All right, let's get through this season and see how it goes. I did feel that way though about Baker in Tampa Bay last year, and he found a home and put things together. And I see enough from Minshew, and you hear enough. Everybody who crosses his path, they're like they find things to like about the guy, and a lot of his proponents in past organizations will say things like, I just wish he could get a consistent shot to settle in somewhere. And I think maybe he could be an above average starter in the NFL. Not great, not elite, but an above average starter that can deliver success for an extended period of time. Maybe that happens with the Raiders. I feel like they had, again, an opportunity to address the position in this draft. I extend out that window. I don't know where you go with it if neither of these guys is functional. Yes, Brock Bowers, that addition's great in terms of the versatility you bring to your offense. You can be more creative with him. I think you're burning another year of Davante, and Davante wants to be there, cool. But you're burning another year of his career, which is the candle is very, very, short in terms of what he's going to have left to offer.
I'm going to take 2 seconds and just pat myself on the back because at this point, on both of our respective shows, how many times have I been saying this? I genuinely believe Mark Davis is going to pay Dak Prescott whatever it takes. I have no reporting. This is just pure speculation on my end. I would not be surprised at all to see a number in the $55 million range just thrown out to Dak all willy-nilly. When everybody says, you can't pay Dak that. Well, just remember this. The Cowboys only get to where they want to be this year, specifically based on how they address the running back position, by giving more workload to Dak. So the only way the Dallas Cowboys are going to be a division champion caliber team, which I still think they are, if they do that, it's because Dak has a monster MVP caliber year. Again, then they can't franchise him. They can't trade him. They can't do that according to the contract. So what can happen? The Raiders can come over and say, hey, we'll give you a blank check because right now, more than anything, all we need is a quarterback, which keeps Davante happy and also prevents you from wasting yet another year of Max Crosby. So that's my only thought that I can use to justify it is Dak.
The only thing that scares me about that is what if it's a swing and miss? What if they put all their eggs in that basket and then they don't
The
get
Broncos
Dak?
and Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, that is exactly
Yep,
where
I
I'm
knew you
going
were
with
going
this.
there.
The
Yep.
Broncos were like, we're all in. We're getting Aaron Rodgers. It's going to happen. We're going to get him. They had reasons to think they were getting him. And then in the wake of swinging and missing, they went and made a far worse decision, which was, okay, now we got to sell out and go get, we didn't land this. We're going to sell out and go fix it this other way. And that's how Russell Wilson came to be in Denver.